Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna do a live because I didn't have time to film. And as I was making this swatch today, I thought, what would be really pretty if I made this in a rainbow. So while we're talking today, I thought I would do this in a rainbow color. And I am screen recording this so that I could hopefully upload it as a left-handed video later. So we'll see how it goes. It's all an experiment. Happy Saturday to you guys. And in a few minutes, I'm going to ask you to vote on the animal that I should do on camera from this book, Itty Bitty Animals. Overrule you and pick the one that I want. So welcome. So you're going to hear Hobie barking in the background today, probably because we have painters in the house and he's freaking. Hobie, come here. They're actually outside the house. Ooh, pretty. So thank you, Emmy. So I don't have a red, so I'm going to do pink. So here's the colors I'm doing today. So here we go. This is kind of a cool mosaic type pattern, and I feel like it reminds me of flip-flops, like the rubber strap on flip-flops that goes between your toes. So I'm calling this the flip-flop mosaic. But I'm going to do it in rainbow this time, and I think it's going to be quite effective. So hopefully we will have fun with that, and it'll be gorgeous. So I'm taking a worsted weight yarn, and I'm taking, can you guess what hook I'm taking? I'm taking a eye size hook. And this swatch was 28 chain, a chain of 28, but I am going to do a few fewer so that we can get done a little bit faster. So I'm going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's what I'm going to do. So it is a multiple of 4 plus 4, and so I just did 20. I'm going to single crochet in the back ridge, back bar, back loop of each. Hey, hello, good to see you. Yes, I decided not to film this and then edit it and then upload it because it'd be another couple hours before all of that got done. But I thought if I just do a live, oh, you know what? I'm doing this wrong. If I just do a live version, then we can get done faster. And if I tape it too, I can maybe flip it for lefties later. So what we're doing here is I've chained 20 and we're doing, let's see, how many stitches? 1, 2, 3. So I needed 1, 2, 3 chains, single crochets. Then we're going to chain 1, skip 1. Make sure my hands are there in the middle. And maybe I need to move this out of the way so it focuses more on my hands. Okay, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet in the next 3. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, skip 1, and that's the pattern across. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Chain 1, skip 1. So college football, I guess, is back today, I guess with the Big Ten anyway. Hello, Diana. Thank you. So the Big Ten, I guess, is back today. I'm not a big football person, but my daughter goes to a Big Ten school and my husband is a Big Ten fan. So I am aware that the Big Ten is going back today, so yay for them. But while other people are watching football, I'm going to be crocheting. So we just chained a bunch. We chained how many? Remind me how many we chained. Did we do 20? And then we did single crochet for 3, and then chain 1, skip 1, and then single crocheted for 3, and then chain 1, skip 1 all the way across. Thank you, Emmy. So that's because my swatch was bigger. This swatch was a chain of 28. So we chained 20. The pattern, though, is a multiple of 4 plus 4. So we did 16 plus 4 is 20. All right, here we go. So we did the single crochet foundation, and for the next row, we're going to continue with this color. We're chaining 3, which counts as the first double crochet. And we are double crocheting in each stitch, but this is something you have not heard me say before. So when we get to this chain 1 space, usually I tell you, hey, just fit it right into that space and don't worry about it. But today I'm going to tell you to go ahead and make a careful attempt to double crochet into the actual chain, not the space. So go ahead and get the top 2 loops of that chain. That's where we're placing the double crochet today. It just will allow more space for us to use that space later. So we're double crocheting in each stitch across, including double crocheting in the chain rather than the space. So here we are reaching another chain 1 space, and instead of inserting the hook, casually in that space, we're going to go ahead and double crochet carefully in the chain itself. Okay. Hello, everybody. So I hope you guys like live videos. I hope you can find them also. I hope that you can find them easily on my channel. I hope they come up with the other videos that are pre-recorded. Thank you so much, everybody, for, I now have over 6,000 subscribers, so that is way cool. I very much appreciate it. So come on and join us. We're going to do this rainbow mosaic. We're going to do this mosaic pattern, but I want to do it in a rainbow this time because as I was accomplishing it, I thought, it would look really great in a rainbow. So as we get to the chain 1 space, we will go ahead and double crochet in the chain rather than the space. Hello to my 8 friends who are here today. If you, oh, good. Good, Emmy, you like lives? Awesome. Everybody, if you could hit the thumbs up button, I'd appreciate it. So we're just double crocheting in each stitch across, including the chain 1 spaces. Now we are switching color. So this is row 1 and 2. We are switching color and I'm doing a rainbow. So I'm going to go ahead and go to orange next. Orange is not my favorite color. And this one is actually a little bit smaller because I had to switch brands so that I could get an orange. But this is a kind of a pretty orange. It's very pumpkin-y rather than so chain 1 and turn, rather than I don't know, neon, or this is kind of a warm orange color. So we're single crocheting in the first stitch. Now we get to start doing some of the fun stuff. So we're going to find the first chain 1 loop space down here, and we're going to work in that unused back ridge, back bar, back loop of that chain down here. So this is the stitch between my thumbs that I'm isolating is where we are aiming to get our hook. So we're going to yarn over twice because it's going to be a long treble crochet into that back bar, back ridge, back bump, whatever you want to call it, and we're treble crocheting in it. All right. Ooh, yay. So we're skipping the stitch that goes behind this one. So this counts as the second stitch on the row. And so we're skipping the stitch right here behind it. And in the next double crochet, we are single crochet, chain, no, let's see. Yes, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet in the next one. So this is where we are so far on row 3. Now we get to do the two treble crochets together, but we're splitting it. And one will go here in the thumb tapping spot where we just were, and the other one will go in this back ridge, back bump, back bar down here where my thumb tapping is there. So we're going to split it. It's going to fork. And that is right here where we are. So we already did this one, and now we're going to do this green one. Okay, so we're going to split it. So yarn over twice, insert the hook in that same stitch. It is a little fiddly. Undo it if you're not sure. See where the feet go of that stitch, and that's where you're going to go again. Okay, so yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. No, well, now that I'm doing rainbow, yes, there might be some ends to weave in. This one did not have any ends to weave in because I just carried the yarn up the side because we're using 2 rows of the color and then dropping it and picking it up, 2 rows of the color, dropping and picking it up, and carrying the yarn up the side. But if I'm doing rainbow and changing color every 2 rows, then yes, it's going to be a lot of ends. But, hey, it's going to be gorgeous. So no pain, no gain. Yarn over twice, isolate into that last one, That next one, that next unused one, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook twice, and now we're going to tie that 2 treble crochets together, all together with a yarn over, pull through all the loops on the hook. Okay, so it's a decrease. We're splitting the legs wide like a giraffe trying to take a drink of water and putting the stitches there. Now we'll skip the one behind there, and in the next one we will single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, skipping 1 stitch. Okay, so then we're going to do this decrease thing again. So let's do this again. Yarn over twice, insert the hook in the one we just used, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook twice, leave it unfinished, yarn over twice, find the next stitch down here, back bar, back ridge, back bump, whatever you want to call it, that of the skipped chain on the first row, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook twice, and then complete it by yarning over and pulling through all the loops on the hook to tie it all together. Okay, then skip the next stitch on the row, and in the next stitch we will single crochet, we will chain 1, skip 1, and single crochet in the next stitch. So we have one more of those treble 2 together, and then we will reach the end of the row. So we're just doing the same thing all the way across. And essentially, there we go. It's a mosaic because we're reaching down into previous rows and we're just using one color per row. Okay, just one color per row, not too much juggling. Hello, Sharon, good to see you too. I'm glad you were able to make this live. Usually I try to pre-record a video for Saturday morning, but life, got busy. So we're now at the end here. We've got 2 stitches left, so we're going to make the other slant. That's this one here, the green one. We're going to make that one. So it's not a together one. It's not a decrease. It's just a singlet on its own. To make that last diagonal, skip the one behind, and single crochet in the last stitch. Now we will chain 3 and turn. We are doing the double crochet again across. So I do love Mosaic for lots of reasons, but one of the reasons is that you get a rest row often on the wrong sides of the fabric. That also then, so remember here, so in this chain 1 space, instead of just inserting the hook in the space, we're going to actually take some care to put the hook in the chain, okay, the chain itself, not the space, so that we can get into this stitch easier on the next row, okay? So double crocheting across. I like Mosaic because you often get a rest row on the wrong side row, but that often then, as a byproduct, means that the back side is boring, flat, non-textured, and the right side is very textured with the reaching down, and the back side is just pretty also, but not textured. So it's not a reversible pattern usually. Okay, so we are just going to double crochet across and grab the yellow when I get there. Good morning, everybody. I'm glad you're able to join me here for this live. Please hit the thumbs up button if you feel so inclined. Hey, did you guys see the giveaway that I did on Wednesday? So that is running for another couple weeks, the Lamb Shop Kits giveaway. That's not a sponsored video, except she did give me the product so I could show you, but I'm not getting paid for that. It's just a new business, mom working hard to create some income for her family, so thought I'd give her some help. And the yarn is gorgeous and the patterns are beautiful, so give it a look. Okay, we're going to change color now at the end of the 2 rows of orange, pulling through with the yellow, chain 1 and turn. So we're alternating essentially single crochet rows with the drop downs and then double crochets across. So it's pretty easy. It's just you got to isolate So single crochet. So you got to isolate where your stitches are going ahead of time. So the next stitch is going here between my thumbs, under that chain one space, into the pink unused stitch right there between my thumbs. That's where we're headed. Okay. You signed up for her website. Great. Yeah, yes, you can never have too many places to shop. Yarn over twice. We're going to insert the hook into that stitch. Okay. Into the top two loops of that stitch. Yarn over, pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through two loops on the hook 3 times, completing that stitch. Now we're not working in the stitch behind. Instead, in the next stitch, we will single crochet. We'll chain one, skip one, single crochet in the next. Okay, so we're setting up the chain one space for upcoming rows is what we're doing. Now it's time to do the 2 treble crochets together on the stitches where my thumb is pointing here and where my thumb is pointing over here. That's where those legs are going to go. Road map it. So yarn over twice, insert, okay, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook twice, yarn over twice, start over here, don't finish it, and then finish all of it together by yarning over and pulling through all 3 loops on the hook. Then don't work in the stitch behind. I'm hearing the painter's pound, so that's why I'm distracted. I apologize. Single crochet in the stitch, chain one, skip one, single crochet in the next stitch, setting up that chain one space for use later. Would this be as pretty in DK? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely it would. It would be very delicate and fine and be a lot less bulky than the worsted weight. So it would probably make a pretty fantastic lighter weight item. It's not going to be lacy though, because it's a pretty dense pattern. It's basically 2 layers of stitches. So it's not going to be wholly, but still gorgeous. And the lighter the weight of yarn, the more floppy and drapey it will be. Okay, remember if you go down a yarn size or 2, you'll need to go down a hook size or 2 to match. The only thing is I'm not sure I would recommend variegated yarn with a textured pattern, but you never know, I might end up trying it. So at the end here, we don't have to do the 2 together, we just need to do the treble crochet here and finish it. I'm kind of thinking this reminds me a little bit of my greenery hat, skipping this one. Hello, hello, Judy. Love the arm color. Like the pattern, interesting, new, nice to learn new stitches. What is your yarn knit picks? Yeah, so this is paint box yarn from Love Crafts. This one is Brava Knit Picks. This one is Brava Knit Picks. This one is paint box yarns from Love Crafts. This one is actually Cascade Pacific because I didn't have an orange in one of the other colors and I didn't have a red handy. So this one is paint box. So, and the links to the paint box and the knit picks should be down in the description below after I publish the video. So we're skipping one and we're single crocheting in the last stitch. Not ready to change color yet, although you could, but with the pattern that I was establishing with this one, it's 2 rows of each color so that you have to do less cutting. So 1, 2, 3, we're doing a double crochet here, and remember the wrong side rows. Yeah, paint box has a great variety of colors. We're double crocheting in each stitch all the way across, including carefully placing the double crochets in the chains. So yeah, I love both of the yarns too. They're very similar, and so you just can't go wrong with a nice worsted weight acrylic in vibrant colors. I love, I'm so glad that I splurged and bought, remember when I did the yarn unboxing of colors, I don't even remember when I did that, maybe February, where I unboxed my yarn hauls for Paintbox and Bravo. because I'm just so glad that I have so many colors to choose from in the same weight, so that when I design or I do these swatches with you, I have a lot of choices, which makes things a lot more fun because you guys like color and so do I. So we're just double crocheting all the way across and double crocheting in the chain itself, not just the chain space, but in the actual chain here, taking care to pick up 2 loops in that chain. Okay, see it? And then switch. Happy Saturday to you all. Hello, Handmade Designs, welcome. I'm picking up green this time. Let's see if I have it all too tangled up. Can I figure out where to pick it up so that so I can keep stitching? Okay, here we go. Here we go. So we're making a rainbow version of this green and yellow one. Thank you, because as I was making up the swatch for today's video, I thought, I really would love to see this in a rainbow. So rainbow it is today. So single crochet in the first one, and then we're doing the long treble crochet in this unused stitch here between my thumbs. All right, yarn over twice, insert here, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook 3 times. Rainbow is your favorite color. That's awesome. My favorite color often changes. It's kind of a running joke between me and my daughter. She's like, when she was younger, would say, "What color is your favorite color today?" And I would be like, "Magenta." I would be like, "Light blue." I would, Oh, I just shouldn't finish that one. This is the treble 2 together. So my favorite color kind of changes with my mood, but it generally ranges in the blue, green, purple end of the color wheel. I'm going to pull that tail out so it's not tucking in there. Usually the blue, green, and purple edge of the color wheel. Look how pretty this is turning out. So I'm going to stitch with you guys today until I get through the whole rainbow at least. What are you guys working on today? I hope all of you who are my friends from Colorado are safe and well. I hope you guys did not have to evacuate. It's such a scary situation there in Colorado. I'm so sorry to hear that the fires are not getting better, but so we just need to keep praying for snow and rain and whatever it takes to make it better and safer for you all who live there. Okay. So continuing with this same pattern, just switching colors is going to make this really fantastic. Oh, I wanted to ask you guys what you wanted me to do on. I kind of feel in the mood to do a amigurumi, and I ran across this book here that I forgot that I had, and I thought, maybe it would be fun. I've never done an amigurumi on the channel. What should I do? So let me finish this stitch and then I'll show you the book. So this is, this is just a book I found on my shelf. I've never done it before. Hey, I will give them, you're knitting a hat and crocheting a shawl. Awesome. I will give them hugs and kisses. So I've never actually made anything from this book. I don't know if any of you have, published by Annie's Attic, Itty Bitty Animals by Sheila Leslie. And it's a few years old, but I've never actually done anything from it. So I'm thinking I'd like to try one of these little critters and thought you guys might like to join me. There's a little, maybe I should do that for the holidays. Anyway, I'd like you to kind of leave me in the comments or something below, or comment whether or not you'd like me to do the kitten, the puppy, the giraffe, the monkey, the elephant, the alligator, the teddy bear. I think there's a whole bunch here. A pig, a bear, a reindeer, a bear, a bunny, a Christmas bear, a panda bear, and a baker bear. So I kind of think which one I want to make. So I have to say I might overrule it depending on what the vote is, but I have a few favorites. And if you'd like me to make one on camera, please let me know and I will see what we can do. Okay, so we're going to chain 3 because we're on the double crochet side of things. Ooh, or a fox? Was that a fox? I guess that kitten kind of looks like a fox. Yeah, I don't know. I think pretty much once you get the general shape, you can personalize it or change it to have like horns for the giraffe, and the different kind of ears changes the whole look and that kind of thing. I think that some of the noses are a little bit different, and certainly the alligator or crocodile is completely different, so it'd be kind of fun. I missed your comment there. I'll go back and read the comments later that I may have missed. So I am a pretty good multitasker, but sometimes, I'm like looking and reading and crocheting and thinking and speaking all at the same time. So I apologize if I missed your comment. I will go back and see the comments later. So I want to get on a full rainbow. Kitten or teddy bear? Nothing or nothing Christmas. Okay. Okie dokie. Hobie is still growling out in the hallway, poor guy. Can you hear his low rumbling growl? We've got the painters outside, and so he's just not real happy about it. We live kind of in a more suburban area, like our neighbors are not very close. We can't hear their cars in and out or anything. We very, very rarely hear ambulances or fire trucks. So when we do hear them, he really freaks out. So it's not common that we have helpers here. Oh, anything Christmas. Okay. I was like, oh, she does not like Christmas. That's okay. Not everybody celebrates Christmas. I get it. But I don't know. I don't know what you all would like. Maybe you guys would love a Christmas item. So maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think pretty much anything can be a Christmas item if we put a Santa hat on it. So I'm having fun with this rainbow. I've been wanting to do something rainbow for a while, but haven't found the right opportunity. So I'm really excited to show you this pattern now in rainbow. Look how gorgeous this is looking. So I think if I had to do it again, I think I really would find an absolute red that had more contrast. Oh, see, I just keep forgetting to do the two together. So pull back just a little bit. Christmas monkey with a scarf and hat. That's really funny. Everybody loves a good Christmas monkey. Okay. You found a cute ghost amigurumi? Cool. Okay. Thank you. If you're just joining me, thanks for coming. Please make sure you hit the thumbs up. Also, don't forget the giveaway from Wednesday's video. Go back and see it. You've got some time still to enter if you're interested. Lamb Shop Kits has got some really gorgeous stuff going on. That's mostly knitting, but you can still use the yarn for crochet. And with my book, One Skein Crochet, even if you get the one skein kit, you should be able to do something with it, I hope. Definitely the greenery hat, which I made for the piano teacher. Hi, Mrs. Kelly. And Mara liked the greenery hat in the platinum color so much, she said it made my eyes pop, that I'm going to have to make one for myself now in that color, she said. And she wanted another one in red to match her school colors. So I just have a to-do list right now of crochet that is needed to get done. I do have a commissioned piece I'm working on that's due the first week in November, so that's going to be a thing. Look how gorgeous this is turning out. These Paint Box and Brava Knit Picks colors are really pretty. So I'm very pleased with the vibrant colors of these. I'm going to poke that end through. I've got a little end poking through to the front. Pull it to the back. Getting there, getting there. So you'll have to tell me what you want out of this. I'll try and put a poll up, or you can just list in the description. Remember here, or in the comments below, now we're double crocheting across, but we're leaving the space alone so that we can use it more efficiently. It's not critical, but it does make it perhaps just a little bit easier. But you don't often hear me say to actually try to use the chain. Usually I tell you to double crochet right into the chain space, because it really doesn't matter that much, but this time I'm actually telling you that might be useful to put it right in the chain. Anybody started some holiday crocheting yet? I have not, but as you just heard, I do have a to-do list. So I have been acquiring some new yarn, and I've been taking a lot of notes on a concept of another book that has been kind of percolating on my mind. And so every time I think of something that would be good for that book or helps flesh out that idea, I have a running note that I'm adding more and more photos and inspiration and sketches to. So we'll see if one day I write another book. We'll see if I get to it. There's so many ideas and so little time. I have so many books started um, in a way, and I've not had much time to actually do them. Funny thing about working full time, right? Having a family and trying to take care of everybody. Okay. You started Christmas crochet a month ago. That's awesome. Good for you. Good for you. I hope that all of your recipients are crochet worthy and really appreciate your effort and time. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of ends, but I could just leave them and like make fringe or something, but that's all right. Good. This is an Afghan year. Whoa, that's big. Um, let's see. So yes, fringe. So I've got these little ends here and maybe I could turn it into fringe or something because of all these ends. And then I totally lost my train of thought. I'm not really planning on doing any Christmas crochet gifts, I think. I am thinking of adding more crochet to my desk at work with a coffee coaster or a, what do you call it? What do you call that when you put it around a sleeve, like a coffee sleeve? Coffee cozy or a drink cozy for my favorite lemonade cup. Just adding some more crochet. Oops, see, don't want to finish this. This is the two together one. Adding more crochet to my life outside of home. So at the office. So this is coming right along. This is a lot of fun, friends. And this really is kind of working fast considering it's kind of a dense pattern. So I am screen recording this while we record. So I wonder if all my text messages that are popping up as I go are going to end up on the screen. I bet they will. I'm going to have to like cut them out or something. Nothing inappropriate. Okay. My alarm clock went off because I usually have an alarm set for the weekend so that I remember to do the things I need to do. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is making me happy, friends. Do you guys like this? I wrapped too many times twice. Do you like this take on a rainbow? You made shawls for coworkers last year? Wow. Your eyes are filled with crochet. I'm so glad that they enjoyed them and that they're wearing them. That's terrific. Boy, you've got some lucky coworkers. Lucky coworkers. I work with a huge variety of people, but there's a lot of men in our building. So I would have to figure out what to crochet or what not to crochet or what to get them as alternate gifts if they're not the type of person who might like a shawl. All right. Ooh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy with this. All right. So that is the rainbow mosaic. Strange question. What my video is set up? My phone stand? I have like 3 phone stands. The one I'm using right now, I'm going to take it off of the thing and show it to you. And please do not criticize me for my really messy office, okay? I don't know the name of it, so I'm going to give you a little tour of it. So it's this thing here. So I've got this, it clamps down onto my table, and then I can move it back and forth so it's centered over my desk. And it's got good tension. It just clamps right onto my desk. So not real expensive. So that is my setup. And then I've got this one over here, but I don't use this one nearly as much because this part is too short. And then I have another one that's similar to this one, but it's a goose. The whole thing is a gooseneck. And that is the one that I have downstairs when I do like unboxings and stuff. Yep. And then this thing swivels and whatever. So anyway, that's what I got. And you know, I really am on a shoestring budget with my YouTube setup. I really don't believe in spending a lot of money. And so like the lights that you just saw, they're I mean, I just added those this year after being on YouTube for 2 years. So, and they weren't super expensive. I don't know how, I don't remember how much they were. They were under $100. But, you know, every time I get a little bit bigger and I get some money, then I'll add a tool to make my YouTube day a little bit better. You knit, spin, dye, and crochet. So you've been thinking about starting to stream or something. Absolutely. So, yeah, have fun with it. I think I'm going to go take off, see how the painters are doing, have a little bit of lunch. But thank you so much for keeping me company this Saturday morning. I'm going to try to upload this for lefties. So if you're a lefty, that's the plan. And so that might take some time to get that swapped out. But I hope to have that up for you later today. And hey, go look at the giveaway video and also ponder whether or not you'd like me to make an animal and which one, and that's all. So I will see you next time, friends. I appreciate you all coming. Thanks for liking and supporting the channel. Thank you for the thumbs up. Nice visit. I will see you next time.